The Constant Tower by Carol MacDonald. Read for you by Matthew M Mimnaugh. Now, my prince, in my former rendition, I spoke of Ifan's deeds. Then you asked me to tell the tale again, and this time to tell you Saul's story. I will play my part, but you must play your part as well. For you it is given the task of forgetting all you have heard of the previous tale, and to keep your heart and mind on Saul. Can you do that? Inside the Nashas longhouse, see then Saul, a boy of about 15, a prince too like yourself, a studier of worlds for his clan, but primarily a boy. He had risen early before the moons waned, and, as usual, was thinking of his sweetheart, Princess Cassia, the daughter of Chief Sobaso, his father's great enemy. For 6 months King Nahas had forbidden the marriage. Confused and longing for Cassia, Saul knew only this. He breathed easier and walked more joyfully when among the Peacock clan, the clan to which the gentle, lovely Cassia belonged.
How wonderfully the Peacock women use twigs to frame their faces,
he extolled.
And how elegant the decorated shells in their hair. They're such simple and natural beauties, don't you think so? Unlike our women who use pretense and distance so our warriors will prize them. Aren't the women of the Peacock clans charming in their naturalness?
Ifan's apricot-colored eyes peered at him through the thick locks of white hair. Breasts and tightly woven hemp skirts do have a natural effect. But she was very bold, that sweetheart of yours, wasn't she? For all that simplicity of hers.
Cassia is the chief's daughter, Sobo's daughter. Why shouldn't she be bold in letting me know she wanted me?
He spoke in a conspiratorial whisper.
She allowed me to kiss her the last time we met.
Yes, you told me several times. Ifan picked up the grey parchments used to track towers, but she didn't allow you to lie with her, did she?
A chief's daughter can't just lie with anyone.
If this girl wants a lover whose features are like those of her own people, the firstborn of King Nahas isn't just anyone. Footsteps light and soft, a woman's, hurrying down the corridor momentarily pushed thoughts of his beloved away. They stopped outside the keening room. The intricately embroidered curtain screen in the doorway was pushed aside. Saul looked up from his parchments. Outside his daydream, Narena, the midwife of the longhouse, entered. She stood peering down at Ifan, her adopted son, and Saul, the studier of the royal longhouse. Bentrace's time has come. She pushed her thick, unkempt, graying hair from her face.
Why tell us of this?
Saul asked her.
You're the midwife.
Even if Saul was only a studier, he was firstborn of the clan. Narena should have showed him due respect, but she answered curtly. The birthing's difficult, and Chief Studier Danal is asleep. She looked from Saul to Ifran, then back to Saul again. Danal was not asleep, of course. The old studier's listlessness and strained teeth were only 2 of the telltale signs that Toma Pharma had enslaved him. Boys, Narena said, hurry. Which one will it be? Ifran lifted the parchments, pale hands over paler hair, and waved Saul toward the door. I'm tracking towers. This one's mind is on love. Let him bring new life into the world. Bright morning, the moons fled. Saul clutched a newborn boy in the hollow of his left arm. The infant's palate was cleft, the nose split in 2. With his right hand, Saul attempted to ward off Kurt, a chief captain, his father's close kinsman. A jagged scar on Kurt's right cheek proclaimed the warrior's bravery in the past skirmish with the Peacock clan. But now such bravery vaulted itself against an innocent child. Kurt turned to the others. Some gesture unseen by Saul caused laughter to fill the longhouse. Dagger drawn, Kurt wheeled about to look at Saul again. Smirking, he tossed the weapon from left hand to right. Back and forth, the blade flashed rhythmically, like oil lanterns flickering in the morning light. Tears trailed down Saul's cheek.
Again, Kurt's relentless teasing.
The 10 years away from his clan, studying with the master of the Winter Sea, should have given him a thicker skin.
Nevertheless,
he turned to his father.
King Nashas, father, Queen Hinnis, mother, allow the child to live.
King Nahas stood near the hearth, his face ruddy and shamed by his son's weakness. Near a window, Queen Hinnis, regal and cold she was, threw Saul a scornful look. The boy sunk into himself.
Firstborn,
the queen asked,
will you grow teats to feed it?
I expect he will, Kurt said, and the queen smiled. His back against the wall, Saul clutched the boy with both hands now.
The other clans, great queen, such damaged little ones, they allow to live. Mother, this one will live. This one should live.
He could give no valid reason for wanting the child to be spared. Certainly a vague hope of the child's future usefulness was not enough to disdain the Wheel clan's age-old edict. Male children born ill, damaged or deformed, were killed. Mercy generally did not triumph over the cruel tradition. Saul's father, Nature blessed Nahas, chief of the Nahas Longhouse, king of all the Wheel clans, had mercifully allowed Saul to live.
Yet once again,
Saul told himself,
the error of that mercy is being shown to all.